What is up and welcome back. You might be thinking, what the fuck is that on your nose? Well, I'm testing them out. I fell for it, no strips, fell for them. They actually feel amazing when you put them on. They genuinely do. I'm not affiliated with any nose strip players, so I'm not talking shit there. When you put them on, you can just feel your nostrils like expand. It feels class. I don't know whether it improves anything in terms of performance or like that, but it feels nice. And these are, what are they? Airwave ones. So aim for posterior. We're going to be doing calf raises, hamstring curls, pull-ups, deadlifts. That's a big one. And then we get deadlifts. I'll explain them why we're not doing them first, because there is a reason. And then we'll be finishing the session with some rows, some more pull downs, shit like that. But let's hit calf raises to start. Hey, you didn't think I was going to bore you with fucking calf raises sets after set, did you? One set shown, I did two. Two in the hamstring curl. I'm doing 3 pull-ups and then in the deadlifts. I'm just staring at that fucking deadlift platform because it's the first time I've done it in absolute ages. I think it's like 6 months since I pulled from the floor. So it's about setting baseline. It's about getting the reps in a day, not being an idiot. Although we'll see. Right, got 150 here. We're warmed up. We're good to go. We'll take a 9 there. Of course we will. We'll take a 9. Got a little red spot here. Berry disaster. Juice, berry juice. Not like drinking juice, like actual berries. Some juice. In the bottle. It's not just water. Essential amino acids with hydration. And carb powder. The essential amino acids are from 10x. Link somewhere in the description or somewhere, whatever. If you want to buy them there, EC 10x 10% off. Carb powder is not from 10x because they don't do carb powder. Hopefully they start doing it. That's from Contier Sports Carb Drive. No % off from us on that one. Sorry, can't do it. But Carb Drive, 30 grams in there. There's like 25 grams of carbs, I think. And then obviously the amino acids and hydration, just to get the best out of my fucking session, basically. And then post workout today, I went absolute primal. Beef jerky, kiwi, honey, and banana. Ooh. Right, one more set on here. Oh, yep. Yeah, so when I said 3 on the pull-ups, what I actually meant was 2, because I'm an idiot. So 2 on here, then deadlifts. I do wear straps for pull-ups, I recommend it. Again, don't want your grip strength being a limiting factor. Oh, but my grip strength's not a limiting factor. Right, whatever. Don't listen, don't do it. It's not really going to affect me. Okay, deadlift time. And I did say I was going to explain why I didn't put them right at the beginning. Basically, deadlifts is going to thrash my CNS. It's a very high stimulating movement, a lot of throughput needed, big muscle groups. It's a compound movement. Now for strength alone, yeah, you'd want like a deadlift day, essentially full day dictate around deadlift. For muscle growth, there's other muscle groups in today that I want to focus on: hamstrings, calves, back, like upper back, lats, and they're not as taxing, so they're not going to be taking as much out of us. I still feel relatively fresh coming into deadlifts. I don't feel like I've been put through a ringer. If I put deadlifts first, it would have a big knock-on effect to a lot of movements after, so then my hamstrings would suffer, my pull-ups would suffer, etc, etc. Now putting them here means my posterior chain has been warmed up decent, calves have used, hamstrings used, backs used, blood flowing there, I'm ready to go. I'm not coming into this movement as cold. My CNS is already firing, but it's not overused to the point of being fucking crippled, and I'm still going to perform well in deadlift, so that's why I'll put them here. So let's have a feel of this 100. Now I haven't got a fucking clue what my deadlift strength's like. Right, now here is the hard choice. This is the fucking hard bit right now. Is they felt good. Like, didn't really feel anywhere near a huge effort, but I want to get reps in. I don't want to be a stupid idiot, so I'm like, what do I do? What do I do? I think the sensible choice, with it being the first time deadlifting again, will be to leave it at that and get reps. But, right, we're not going to push the boat out. The boat is firmly still inshore, right? Now, just before I go and say this, I've never been a heavy deadlifter. I've never been able to deadlift stupid heavy weights. So whoever's watching this, if you can deadlift a lot more than me, genuinely, and this isn't sarcastic, well done. Like, you're a good deadlifter, or at least an average deadlifter, as I would say I am a below average deadlifter. Just don't run the movement enough, and something I want to change. So yeah, before I go on to say this, we'll go a bit heavier, push the boat out slightly, not out to fucking, it's not going out in the ocean, right? Staying in the port. It's just getting pushed off the beach. We're just going to go 150, and we're going to leave a few reps in reserve, right, today. That's what we're going to do. I hate seeing it, but it's needed, and I want to get the reps in, so let's do that. So I'm a liar. Leave reps in reserve, he said. Want to get the reps in, he said. Nah, I ain't mad at that. Really, I'm not. 150 for 6, haven't deadlifted for 6 months. Just for reference, all time. Heaviest pull from the floor. I'm not calling it deadlift, I'm calling it heaviest pull from the floor because the form was so trash that watching it you wouldn't know what I was doing. It was 185. So yeah, I think we're pretty much hot on the steel pretty quickly there. The 150 for 6. In a cut. $200 in the next bulk. Right, you need to leave the ego. That's what you need to do. Leave the ego and concentrate on just getting the front deadlift right. We'll drop to 140, run again, that was a 6, hopefully get like somewhere 8-ish on 140. And then even look to drop down like 130 or what, something like that, and just really try and nail in the form on that one. I hate deadlifts. Don't know why I couldn't buy them. Sick bastard, really. Never been good at them. They always absolutely fucking destroyers. But I love them, really. Deep down, I just want 200k deadlift. That's all I want. It's gonna fucking happen. So now I genuinely feel like if I had a ball of lightning shot through my full posterior chain. Fucking hell, that was a rude awakening first time batting. I didn't even sound it that hard, that's the thing. So yeah, we'll gradually step that up. The back end looked intense, but the first reps were very tentative going in, like sort of trying to take the sat out of the bar and then pulling up. Rep after rep getting a bit more, but we'll get back into the groove where we can start to pull some weight from the floor intensely. Hopefully work that way up. Hopefully some bitches. Work that weight up to where I can hit a 200 kilo deadlift. And then we can start to look to try and get reps up near the 200, which will be fucking exciting. That's for a bulk. This T-bar row. Let's have it. That was nice, really nice. We're going to keep the weight at that for the second set. We've got 9, so we'll run that again. We've got space in there, going for like 7 to 10, so we've got space in there. And then we're on new movement, the prime extreme row. And then we're doing some leg extensions because I want to hit quads again. 3 sets. and then a couple of rear flies to finish off the day. So this Prime Extreme Row, it's a fucking nice machine. Put it that way, it's a nice fucking machine. I'll show you around it. So it's a rather big contraption. We've got the different torque arms. So middle resistance. At the top, that's going to be the beginning, where this is more loaded, so I'm going like 75% in the middle, 25% at the top, and then the bottom one, just so that you're nerd, basically that's at the end range, shows you here. So you want the beginning and the middle, which becomes this one, the middle beginning range. Basically getting more loaded when you stretch down through the middle rather than at the top. If you do it the other way around, it's like fuck shit out, yeah. But as always, 100% of nothing. Let's go. You might notice at the beginning of the set there was two red things that dropped out where the stoppers were. They're collars, and you can use them to basically give yourself a bit better of a start in the set. So I'm a short arse, so I won't be able to reach the handles there, so I put the collars in. They bring the handles a bit closer so I can get strapped on, pull them, handles drop out, and then I can start doing the set without touching down and get full range of motion. If you didn't see that, rewind the start of the set and you will see it. There you go. Right boys. Right boys. Right boys. Fucking leg extensions. Then rear delts. And then we're off to Norwich after a million cat dogs to try and sort his back out before I go. So I'm not fucked. How about it? My plan is first two leave like a rep reserve, third set all in, nothing left on the table, full send. Right, second set done. This is the third set. I've just put the weight up. We're going all in. Count up, you bitch. No. 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 Oh, yep. That's what you want. Right. Rear delts. Cat dog stretching. 5 hours sitting in a car. Let's go. No. Oh, yeah. I'm going to the set. We're going to leave that here. You know me. I'm not showing a fucking. Oh, that was heavier than I thought. I didn't realise someone put the 15 on. Yeah, I'm going to show read out for read out. It's fucking boring. But so it's wrap for the day. I'll take it down now, show the apartment, go on Airbnb, show you that. It's quite decent. And take the show tomorrow. Also going to be hitting up Pump Gym in Norwich, I believe. I don't know. I'll have to double check. No strips. Do I rate them? What's the word I'm looking for? Right, I can't think of the word. But essentially, it's when you have a certain experience, but there's nothing in literature that actually backs that up. My experience today is that I can breathe a lot more clearly. There's nothing in real scientific literature that says no strips will give you performance benefit, but if you want to feel like you can breathe better and it feels nice, have a go with them. As I said, these are airwaves. Check them out. Coach Kelly out.